2.
Welcome to Barcelona, fellow Rotarians. Leanne, Lefsrud and I happen to be in Barcelona at the same time, and we thought this would be a fitting way to start our Rotary Reflections. And yesterday we had the opportunity to watch the Tour de France take off from Barcelona, and the day before was the first time the second time in history that the Tour actually stopped in Barcelona. What did you think of the Tour, Leanne?
Well, it was absolutely crazy, Randy. I couldn't believe it. Yesterday, or the day before, when they came into Barcelona, it was raining, pouring raining, and they were running behind schedule because the roads were so slick, and all these people were standing there in the rain, the fathers holding their children, and they were waiting, and they waited, I think, an extra 45 minutes. And for what? To watch these racers zoom by, and they were in and gone. I think it was about 2 minutes spread between the leader in the region and then the trailing bicycle. So we waited for about an hour in the rain, along with other folks from Barcelona, and just to see this quick zoom by. So what did you think of it, Matt?
Well, it was incredible. You have tens of thousands of people in the streets waiting, and then all of a sudden the leader goes by, and there's all this official infrastructure, and then the peloton whizzes by,
yes,
and then you have the stragglers who that wasn't their day,
no,
and everybody's encouraging,
yes,
everybody, right down to the last person. And so, what made you think about Rotary when you were watching the Tour de France?
Well, that's a very good question, Mandy, and one thing that I think you do very well in these Rotary Reflections is you look at things in the world and you relate it to Rotary. And as I was standing there thinking, how does this relate to Rotary myself? Like, what do I see here? And it's very much, people think it's an individual win. It's about the individual, the Lance Armstrong.
Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets. It's about, overcoming personal adversity. And it's not that at all about the individual. It's very much about the team. And you look at it, you've got they carry what, 10 and 20 or 40 cyclists on a team who may or may not necessarily be racing in a day. Each person on a team serves a different purpose. You've got folks who are climbers in the mountains, you've got the sprinters, you've got the folks who they call them the domestiques, who fight off the other teams, the aggressive cyclists. So each one each cyclist forms a purpose, but then also along with the team you've got the doctors, you've got the massage therapists, the mechanics, the people who provide the food. It's a very large infrastructure associated with this race, this exciting event, and so it's not about the individual, it's about the team. Another thing is that it struck me is that it takes years and years of training to be able to prepare for something like this. It's not just one time, I've done a half marathon, I trained for 4 months. No, it's years and years and years, and so the amount of commitment required. And the other thing that struck me was the fact that
It's 21 days.
21 days, yes, because all we saw was 21 seconds. And seriously, and it was stage 6 coming in and stage 7 coming out yesterday, and 21 days. And so you can't be just the quick, fast win. It's got to be having this long, extended pacing yourself. It's about cumulative time over the 21 days, and that's what really struck me is for Rotary too. It's not about the quick wins. It's about the long, steady pace to win the race.
And everybody in Rotary has their roles, from the president to the very newest member of Rotary. We all have our roles, and we saw this in Birmingham at the international conference.
Yes.
There are many roles, there are many layers to Rotary, both in our clubs, in the fellowship we have with other clubs, and in the things that we do both locally and internationally. So there you have it, folks. Comparison between Tour de France and Rotary International. From Plaza de España in Barcelona, this has been
Leanne and
Randy.
Hey.
Hola, bye-bye.
Hola.